I don't know. I think we might have played this 3 times. I'm not sure. But I think we're live now. And somebody's watching us. Fantastic. Just like that. Seriously, what the hell, Carrie? What
it's all my fault.
There is somebody to blame. Just don't know who yet. Redonkulous.
But it's not you. It's not me.
Is it planetary alignment?
Yes.
Is that what it is?
Mercury's
Is it
in
the EAA? Does the EAA have something to do with this?
Yeah. Everything's like
all the planes.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
They're sucking all the energy out of the
Literally
world.
everything on our end says, "Yep, nothing's happened. Sorry." And then it goes on and like, "Oh, you've been live for 40 seconds." Oh, so you may have seen the intro a few times there. It's a good intro.
It is a good intro.
Other than it doesn't have Tommy when he gets butthurt about that, so we got to work on that. But
we'll work on that.
Hey, welcome to it. You're finally Friday morning, newlivingnow.com. And this is New Living Mornings. My name is Chris Carson. I'm a real estate professional here in Northeast Wisconsin.
And I'm Carrie Bedore, and I'm a marketing professional here in Northeast Wisconsin.
Wow. Why do you say it like that? Northeast Wisconsin.
I don't know.
You put a lot of...
Why do you have to pick on me?
You made it colorful. Oh, I wasn't picking.
Oh.
But I mean, I can.
No, don't. I get enough of that.
Oh, whatever. That goes both ways. All right.
It
don't.
Does. It does.
You know, I don't bring that up very often because I'm a nice guy, but she picks on me all the time. And I have picture proof. I have more documented proof that she picks on me than she does of me doing it back. So if you want to
feel like
know,
it's even.
Like
if it's like if we had tickers, it'd be like one. We won up each other.
I feel like you'd be in the lead a little bit.
Just a little, though.
See, you heard it first,
just
ladies and gentlemen. Right here on the show. She picks on me all the time. But yeah, welcome to it. I cannot believe it's Friday. I seriously think since we've been doing this, like it's making time go quicker.
It is. You know what I noticed this morning?
What?
It was darker.
Well, yeah, we're on the back side of it.
I know.
That's how it goes.
I know.
Do you?
I do.
But the sun was super pretty today.
It was pretty.
Like this reddish, orangish color. I know that's just like what? Pollution in the sky or whatever, but the pollution makes it pretty.
No, it's a hazy day.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it sure is.
It is.
But I do feel like the weeks, I don't know, maybe it's just because there's just more going on. I don't know, but I just feel like, man, wasn't it just Monday? And it was like, wasn't Tommy just here yesterday? No, that was 2 days ago. And now it's Friday. The weekend's in front of us.
Right.
It's crazy.
It is crazy.
Just life in general just skips on by.
It skipped a little.
Did it? Really?
My darling.
All right. Mile of Music just a few days away. Now, 6 days?
Wow.
Away. So close that it's now in the forecast and within the forecast details that we have available. And it's going to be warm.
Yes.
It's going to be a little bit toasty, but that'll be all right.
Yeah.
You'll have cold beverages, great music, tons of fun people. It's going to be a great time. There is zero question of that. And per usual, paying a little bit of homage to some of those artists that are going to be taking the stage, or several of them over the week. And one of them is this group right here. The Sweet Lizzie Project and Somebody Wake Me When It's Over. Mile of Music, New Living Mornings, newlivingnow.com.
We're run out of time. Like every train has left the station. Nothing to tell you, but I don't know why. I wanted to have a conversation. Break me down. The city's way up in my nose now. Scroll down. Somebody wake me when it's over. And nothing's gonna take away this fear. I know it now that I'm
Sweet Lizzie Project, Mile of Music taking several different stages coming up in the next few days here. Lawrence Lawn Main Stage, Appleton Beer Factory, Rookie Sports Bar, the Hilton in the Courtyard. So on several different stages if you want to catch some of their music. Super intense music, great, it's passionate, awesome stuff. And that's one of the coolest things about the Mile of Music is you have so many different flavors of music. It's not a rock fest where it's all rock. It's not country jam where it's all country. It's a little bit of everything.
It's polyamorous.
I'm actually surprised that has not come up more often since it came out. Like you got so excited when you heard that, and then it kind of just went Deadsville.
Sorry,
but you brought it back today.
It was relevant in that conversation.
Well, it absolutely was. But it's just with you, there's things that come up, and words and phrases, and sometimes they stick, and then they live a long time and are a steady part of the conversation. You know, that's always being plugged in. And polyamorous, you got really excited about that the first time you heard it.
I did.
I said it, but then I don't remember where I picked it up from, but
I don't know.
I just feel like I'm glad that you brought the polyamorous back this morning.
Well, you teed it up for me, so thank you.
Yo, hey, go team. Air high five.
Okay.
Yeah, 6 days away from Mile of Music and all the fun that's going to be had with that. And we're going to be down there. I think we're going to be bringing out a little wagon and meeting people, sharing the stuff with the site.
Super soakers, water balloon launchers.
Oh, we are. Are we doing that?
I don't know.
Water balloons.
They make these water balloon adapters. Do you remember when we were young and we had to fill up water balloons one by one by one?
Oh yeah.
Now they make these water balloons that they're like.
It looks like a flower of balloons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Turn it on and you can get like 20 of them made at
instantly.
One time. Yeah.
Like real quick.
Yeah.
Small, nice. Yeah, absolutely. There was actually a video. Another YouTuber out there had done one with those, and Nerf has their own balloons out too.
Okay.
But they're junk.
Really?
Yeah. They did the whole little test thing on it. They were hard to fill. They didn't pop, or they pop too easily. And the little octopus kind of thing that's got all the balloons on it. Yeah. It's been around a little bit because I remember getting it for Landon for a little backyard birthday party we had years and years ago. But yeah, that's the way to go. If you want a lot of water balloons real quick, that thing's super sweet.
Very.
Water balloon party. When was the last time you threw a water balloon?
Not too long ago.
Really?
Yeah. Where was I? We were filling up.
Of course you would.
Yeah. It wasn't that long ago.
Well, good stuff.
I hate it when you throw a water balloon and it just bounces off of
you get super excited. Oh, what?
I have a funny water balloon story. We were at a 4th of July.
Of course you do.
Pontoon boat parade. Okay. And so we had a big cooler full of water balloons because we would throw them at the people on the shore. And we all went to the front of the boat to take a picture. And the pontoon started going forward. And the water balloons, the cooler fell into the water with all the water balloons. So then we jumped in and we got fishing nets trying to save all those damn water balloons that we filled up.
Oh,
so much work.
Fun stories.
For
glad
sure.
Glad you jumped in and grabbed them. Balloons floating around in the wild is like one of my biggest pet peeves.
Oh.
Like, yeah. I have like releasing balloons into the sky and like paying homage to somebody, a tribute or whatever. It's beautiful in that moment, but that balloon's not going to heaven.
No, but they do make biodegradable ones that you can use for launches.
Oh, then they need to promote that more often. I've not seen that. That's a great idea. I get the idea, the concept, and what you're doing.
Letters to heaven.
But it's the same time you can watch these videos where you've got the shrimpers or the lobstermen out in Maine that are like doing their thing. And here's a Mylar balloon that they pull out of the water.
Right.
You know, it says we miss you on it, and it's sad, but it's like, hey, now that balloon's causing an issue. Right. You know, there's a sea turtle with you ever see the sea turtle with the straw in the nose? Yes. You ever seen that video?
Yes.
Like, I always think about that. And anytime it's about the animals and like what we're doing to them, I think about that sea turtle. Did you see it? Have you seen that? Oh,
we'll have to find it.
If we had a producer right now.
Yeah.
Where's Tommy?
Where's Tommy?
Him? Tommy, pull up the video of this big sea turtle that had a straw. It's like sticking out of the tip of his nose just a little bit. And they grab that straw and they pull it. And it's like the full length of the straw that was in that turtle's nose, that tortoise or sea turtle, whatever. Like, just makes me feel so sad. And it's like, hey, that was our fault. We did that.
Did you ever see when they
See.
pull the lobsters out of the ocean and they have the barnacles on them?
Yes.
And then they scrape the barnacles
Yes.
off? I would love to. I wish that was my job.
See, it's borderline. I'm cool with it because it's a barnacle, but I see where you're going with it because you like popping zits.
Yes.
And it's kind of like the same. They look like
Oh,
giant zits.
Oh, I just want to pop those barnacles off
That is so
and then
gross.
release them back into the ocean.
I do not subscribe to the Pimple Poppers channel. Anything with the human body, disgusting.
I liked
specialized
Dr.
stuff.
Pimple Popper before she was even on TV.
And she's been around a long time.
I know. Me
Real
and her
long
go
time.
way back.
So gross.
Yes,
I
I love
cannot
her.
believe you watch that stuff. Pam, good morning. Our usuals joining us. Thanks bunches. Do appreciate it. Erica, Leslie, Amanda. Oh, Amanda. I'm at the house this week and I get a text saying, hey, did something show up on your porch?
Okay.
And I'm like, well, did it? So I run out there and I'm like, well, there's a present for me. And it's a Snuggie. You know what Snuggies are? The big
Yes.
blanket thing that goes over. It's got a hoodie on
And
it.
why is it not here?
Honestly, I did forget it. I did forget it.
Oh.
And it was one of those mornings where I almost turned around and went back, but I'll bring it back. I'll bring it in on Monday.
Okay.
We'll showcase it on Monday.
Like you have
It's got
to wear
llamas
it.
on it.
You
Yeah.
have to wear it.
Well, only for a minute because it's thick. It's hot.
But it's cold down here.
Not-
I
well, not
actually
that
would
bad.
probably wear it and work at it
It's
down
big.
here all day.
It's big. It's super comfy. It's one of those that I could totally imagine myself having the flu or the dead of winter, and you just jump in this sucker, and I'm going to see you guys in 24 hours. I'm about to go wherever.
do, you
Yeah.
remember, do you remember that song, Teach Me How to Dougie?
Yes.
Teach me how to snuggie.
Oh my gosh, a little stanky leg.
Yeah.
Up inside there.
Teach me how to. Yeah.
Sure.
I can't wait to see
Amanda
it.
wants me to wear it. Yeah. I will wear it on Monday. I'll bring it in and wear it on Monday. But it is super heavy.
Is it?
Like, oh my God. Yeah. It is a legit.
Is it a weighted snuggie?
I don't know if it's a special one, but it's definitely got some material behind it.
It's got
It's-
some oomph.
There was a bunch of us. Well, our buddy Jason Gangler, who's joined us from time to time and will in the future. He's got a little lake house. We went out there and everybody had a little get together. Well, everybody there but me had a Snuggie. They were all in on it. I was
You were
injecting
snuggie-
myself.
You were snugguless.
I was Snuggieless. And there's nothing worse than being Snuggieless. All right, let me tell you. Especially when some of those guys are rocking Snuggies that have strawberries on them.
Oh,
You know, like some of our guy friends had strawberry ones, the little
Oh.
strawberry shortcakes. It
Oh,
was super
cute.
fun. The one I have it's got llamas.
oh,
It's got llamas on it. So I'm excited. I'll bring it in. I'll show it. I'll wear it. But I'm telling you, we got to drop the temperature in here because that sucker.
then I better get one too because I'm always cold.
Well, don't go and get one. That might be Christmas present material. Okay, so just wait.
Okay.
When's your birthday?
August 31st.
Maybe it's birthday material. Maybe it's just to celebrate.
We should just do one episode where we're both in snuggies.
Just
the
in
whole-
snuggies?
Yes.
I'm telling you, the thing is super warm. Weather-wise, we're not going to need any snuggies today or for the next week. A lot of sunshine. I hope you're okay with this. Going to get yourself a bunch of that natural vitamin D. The sunshine going to be pouring in right around 80 degrees today, and then mid 80s, and a lot of sunshine with a chance now and again for a storm. Pretty much the deal for the next 7 days.
Nice.
Yeah, so weather-wise, things are going to be great. Definitely not the weather where we need snuggies.
No.
But should something happen, should a freak blizzard show up,
You never know.
I'm going to be toasty.
You never know.
Going to be super, super toasty. Celebrating birthdays. Are you doing that today? Happy birthday to you. Thanks for starting out with us, sharing it, your special day with the likes of this
She's
lovely lady.
59.
59.
She looks so good.
Yeah, she's great. She's
She
absolutely great.
really looks great.
Right off the top of your head, if I was to say your favorite Sandra movie, would you be able to give me one?
Miss Congeniality
Which is a great one.
Yes.
Yes. I didn't
or
even think of it.
Speed
I was going to say Speed.
or
The latest one she did with the bird one where everybody
that
was
was
blind.
I liked
Bird
that.
Box?
Yeah, she was good in that. But I also like the one with Ryan Reynolds when she's like Ryan Reynolds' date, or she brings
Oh,
Ryan
is that like a
Reynolds.
rom-com? One of those. I know what you're
I
talking
can't
about,
remember
I
what
didn't
it's
watch it.
called, but they were good in it. They
Yeah.
had good chemistry on there.
I don't know that she's ever done anything bad. She's just
No.
one of those solid actors,
Right?
actresses
Yeah.
that always brings it,
Yeah.
and it's super amazing. So she's
Oh,
there. Then Jason Statham, 56.
yeah.
Do you need a moment?
Yeah.
We're going to take a break and let Carrie compose herself. Jason, 56. He's a stud, though. There's no doubt about it. Mick Jagger, 80.
Wow.
Just more proof that, you know what, living a wholesome and healthy lifestyle isn't necessarily going to take you.
I do like the
long
Rolling
way.
Stones.
He's one of those guys going to live forever.
I didn't appreciate the Rolling Stones when I was young, but now I go back and I listen to them, and it just kind of brings me back to like my childhood.
Yeah, there's that channel. There's a channel full of those songs that you hear it and it takes you back to a moment with grandpa or dad. And we were driving to the store and this thing happened. Yeah, absolutely. Kate Beckinsale.
Oh,
Fitty.
she looks good.
Beautiful. Yeah.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, she's awesome. Kevin.
Okay.
See, what?
I love him. And I'm so sad that he's like ousted from Hollywood now.
But he's not though.
Kind of.
He's back in movies though. He's doing stuff. I mean, I guess the stuff that he did wasn't quite as creepy and as bad, or at this point there's been so much creepy and bad that now as a society we allow, okay, you can have a little bit of creepy.
He's just mid creep.
He's just mid to lower creep level, not super.
What's your favorite Kevin Spacey?
Man. Probably The Negotiator.
Negotiator.
You ever see that?
Yeah, it's
With
not
Samuel L. Jackson.
like I remember it, but I can't.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
I think Kevin Spacey is part of one of the most iconic scenes in movie history.
American Beauty.
Well, that was great too, but 7 at the very end.
Oh, 7.
Yes,
7 too.
When Brad Pitt's like, "What's in the box?"
Yeah, that is an. Oh, you just saying that, I felt the emotion that I felt in that moment while I was watching it.
Right.
That was very good. Yeah.
Right.
That whole scene.
He's so
Brad Pitt, I tell you.
Oh, I love him too.
Settle down. We're gonna have to take a break.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Good Lord, it's just too much for her this morning. Helen Mirren, 78, another one of those famous.
That's how I want to look when I'm like 78. Like she's still fashionable. You know, she's not like grandma. Like
kind of.
Well, no, she is grandma, but not. It's like sometimes they just dress like grandmas.
Sure.
So,
totally get it.
She's
so if that's your day, there's a few famous people that you're sharing it with. Happy birthday. I hope you have yourself a darn fine day. Special days today celebrating. It's coffee milkshake day today. Who doesn't like a good coffee milkshake?
I don't know if I've ever had one.
I think what we've had with Fuse.
Oh yeah.
I think that qualifies as a coffee milkshake.
Yeah, but I kind of want like actual ice cream and whipped cream and.
Well, don't we all?
Like,
but you can go to Fuse and you can get one that's just as delicious, if not even more.
That's true.
And it's way healthier.
I know.
Loaded with that protein.
That looks
minimal on the bad stuff.
That looks
really
good.
It's one of those things where I actually did notice a difference in myself when you are consistently on that diet where you're bringing in more proteins and the good things than you are fats and the bad things, and all of a sudden you feel a little bit different. You notice your body's looking a little bit different. It's like, well, all right then. I'll keep up with this shake thing. That and the fact that they're delicious. The CC4. You're going to Fuse.
The Chris Carson 4.
It is. They didn't know that's what they were naming it, but
or Carson Cowell.
Or yeah, that's a whole nother thing. Now evidently I'm like Simon Cowell, so now it's Carson Cowell.
But it is really good. CC4.
It is. CC4 is my favorite. Get it every time. Pull in a driveway. They're already making it. All or nothing day today.
Oh,
today's the day where you know what? Put it all on the line. Got nothing to lose. But even if you do, just go with it.
Should go to the casino. All or nothing on red.
Would you do red?
Probably. No, I'd probably do black.
See, that's not decisive enough right there. Give you $1,000 right now. Go put it in one spot. Double that up.
Red.
It's going to go on red?
Yeah.
Red it is. All or nothing day today. Aunt and uncle day.
Oh.
You got your aunt and uncles?
I love my aunt and
uncles. Big hugs and kisses to them. Yeah, I've got some great aunts and uncles too as well. Very fortunate in that category.
Same.
I am a step uncle.
Step uncle?
Yeah, I'm a step uncle. I'm not a real uncle.
I'm just an aunt.
You're just an aunt?
Yeah.
Just an aunt.
Yeah, because you're just an uncle. I don't think you have to say step.
But I'm okay. I mean, yeah, I can go with that. But I really am just a step uncle. I don't really have any. It's just me and my bro, and he didn't have any of his own. But his missus has a couple, and they've been in our family forever. So they're like like my niece and nephew. Forever. Get an early day. Want to go surfing?
my God, I would not even be able to get up on the surfboard.
It'd be fun to watch.
No, it wouldn't.
It'd be super fun to
I'd
watch.
be
and
drowning.
Try out talking an elevator day. It's got its own day. National Go find an elevator.
Did you
wait
sing? Did you sing Aerosmith in your head?
Oh,
Talking
no, I
an
did.
elevator.
I did now. And now that you said that, the rest of the days, I'm going to have that song. I'm going to have the whole Pump album in my mind.
Pump.
One of the 12. Yeah.
One of the 12 from Columbia House.
One of the 12 from Columbia House.
One that you
Pump.
used to go to sleep.
Yeah. I listen to that. Oh my God. Every
What
night.
did you say? I usually fell asleep by which
Yeah.
song?
By Loving an Elevator. It was Loving an Elevator. Then Janie Got a Gun. And then usually somewhere in there, I would fall asleep. That was so long ago. A few national days there for you. So again, thank you so much for joining us and hanging out with us here with New Living Mornings and newlivingnow.com, a little professional referral resource. We as professionals utilize professionals, and our clients utilize these professionals on a regular basis. And we just like to highlight their talents and put it into a one-stop shop kind of area. So if you need a window cleaner, or you need a plumber, or a chiropractor, a painter, an automotive professional, these are the folks that we use. Just check out the referred section that we've got at newlivingnow.com. As far as news and birthdays, you've got that stuff for us, right?
I've got. So we have the Olympics starting today.
Yes, it is.
Well, actually, it started on Wednesday, but we've got opening ceremonies, and I was really geeking out when I found out Snoop Dogg was carrying the torch.
She did, so much so that I got messages immediately.
And I think it was like ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
He's just all over the place, and
he's brilliant, though. He understands the value of proper marketing and just putting himself out there. And
yeah, I mean, his website for his merch is called the Snooper Market.
Oh, nice.
The Snooper Market. And fitting, him and Dr. Dre are releasing an album.
Oh, very cool.
Like this week.
Nice.
So you think about the promotional side, Snoop showing up at the Olympics. It's just brilliant. I love it.
But he's always plugged in. He's always doing something. He just understands the value that it's hard to think about. It's not hard, but like to think about what Snoop Dogg did and represented and who he was when he burst onto the scene.
Right.
Excuse me, a long time ago, where it was like, holy cow, here's this guy. And how he's put all that behind him and turned himself into this mogul, and built this empire.
But he's still relevant today.
Super
and
relevant.
I think that's hard to do. So you've got to have a good team to, keep coming back in and making yourself relevant.
Well, he spans generations.
Absolutely, he does.
Mom and sometimes even grandma now.
Yeah.
I've listened to his stuff, and then the kids and the grandkids are listening to his stuff. So he spans that whole thing, and that's super impressive. Not everybody can do that.
Absolutely. We have Nina's Maddie Wanamaker, who is going to be at the Olympics performing. So we'll have to watch and see how she does. So we'll keep up on that here. Appleton's Thrivent 600-acre white spaceship building that you see on Highway 41 got the go ahead yesterday for their mixed use development plan that they're going to be doing. So that space is going to be looking a lot
Did you look at that map?
I did. Yeah.
That's quite the thing. Like 2,000 houses that they're going to end up putting over there, which is exactly what the area needs.
Absolutely.
The area needs those houses. Hopefully they do it right.
They will.
Hopefully they've consulted with a few real estate agents that said, hey, what kind of houses do we need over here?
Right.
There is a need. That could absolutely solve it. And it's one of those things that's going to take years and years for this all to come together. But it's definitely a great plan.
Yeah, it is.
Just to have it sit there and do what it's doing now, which is pointless.
Right.
Like, why have that just be there? Let's use that for something. So it's just super exciting.
It is.
It's going to be very cool.
What's really exciting is just all the redevelopment that's happening in our area. We've got the 222 building and US Venture moving down. We've got the redevelopment of Valley Transit that's happening downtown. This is happening north of Appleton. So, it's no surprise that Appleton keeps showing up on these top lists in the United States. So we've got a cool little place here.
Absolutely.
Green Bay is warning that there's fake $20 bills that are circulating. So watch your
I
cash
feel like that's always something that's
and-
kind of just floating around there.
and see what happens.
Yeah.
So for all you Southwest airline fans, they announced that they're now going to start assigning seats, and people are super upset about it. I don't know. Have you flown Southwest?
I've not. Nope.
Really?
Nope, never been.
It's a game that you have to play with Southwest because you can't assign your seats. So it's all so when you get onto the plane, you can just kind of sit wherever you want to sit.
Really?
Yeah, but they let you go in boarding groups, so you could pay to upgrade to your boarding group. But you could, if you're in the back of the, in a late boarding group, you never know where you're going to be able to sit, and of course, no one ever wants that middle seat. So you could be stuck in there.
Interesting. I did
Yeah.
not know that.
So it's kind of a big deal, but they're doing it because they are just seeing down revenue, and there's a lot of revenue that's generated when people want to pick their seats. So yeah, they're going to be selling, some of the planes with extra leg room and stuff like that. Those seats will be a little bit more, and that's what people will see on that. So
Yeah, no, I've never flown them.
yeah, I like Southwest, but they're I just wish that they were more local. So did you hear what happened to the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile?
Oh, I did not.
It got into a crash down in Chicago.
What did it do? Did it end up looking inappropriate? That's why you're so excited about it right now. Like there's a wiener joke just waiting to be said.
I mean, can you imagine driving down the highway and you see the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile? It was literally on the side. It was like flipped over.
No, I did not.
I know.
I did not know that had happened.
Yeah, it was right in
Have
Chicago.
you seen it in person?
In the Wienermobile?
The Wienermobile.
Yeah, I have.
Cool.
It's
It's a giant Wienermobile.
it's so weird.
It's what it is.
It is so weird, but
Yeah.
it's iconic though, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, very iconic.
100%.
Hawaiian Airlines just got themselves in some trouble.
Oh.
A couple got off their flight and went to go retrieve their dog, and they accidentally sent the dog to a completely different state. Can you imagine that?
Anybody get the dog's take on it? Maybe the dog was way okay with it. I was like, hey, I get a reprieve from the missus. Yeah, I'll take a vacation. That woman snuggles too much. Maybe the dog was okay with it.
I don't think the dog was okay with
I
it.
feel like that was a thing. Like they needed to put a GoPro on the dog and just see where the dog goes.
I
and
would have
share
put an
a story.
AirTag in the dog crate to make sure that they were
No.
sending it to the right place.
That's
right
crazy.
place.
Poor pup.
I know, poor puppy. I would be really sad. I can't imagine ever taking my dogs on a plane, but well. Yeah. So that's what I got for some noteworthy news today.
No shortage of events. We've got a ton of that stuff going on too, right?
There's so many events happening. I mean, of course, we've got EAA. I think it's Saturday night, they're having a night drone show, which is one of the first times that they're doing that at EAA. Looks pretty cool.
Yep, very cool. You ever seen the night show at EAA, period? Just the night shows they do on Wednesdays and Saturdays?
No, I haven't.
They're always amazing. Unbelievable,
Yeah,
actually.
I actually contemplated maybe going there this weekend. We'll see. I don't know.
It's very cool. Because you can just go find a parking lot. Excuse me. You don't have to be on the grounds.
Oh, sure.
I've seen it literally from the parking lot across the way. I forget what it was at the time. Like J.C. Penney used to be there, and you just go park there and sit. It's close enough where you can see everything. You see the fireworks that are happening. That's a good time.
That is fun. So not a shortage of that. If you go to newlivingnow.com, we have a link on there under the events page that will show you everything EAA. There are multiple things that happen every hour, on the grounds, from shows to demonstrations and stuff like that. So super cool to see.
It was super cool. Yesterday, I had to go to Oshkosh to do a home inspection. And on my way down, going over 41 Bridge in Butamore, it was perfectly timed that it was during the show, yesterday's show, and there was a jet. I don't know what it was, but it was, I think, one of our military jets. And it had turned, it was coming from my right to my left going towards the lake, and it had turned sideways, and it was right above Highway 41. So it was like perfect. It was picture, like if I had my camera, it was perfectly above the highway, and it's just this massive jet, and then it goes by, and then 2 seconds later, you get into like the noise and stuff that follows it, and it was unbelievably loud. Like I could not believe how
That's
loud
so
that thing
cool.
was. It
Like,
was. I got goosebumps.
I was
It was
just
like,
gonna say,
whoa,
yeah,
that is impressive.
yeah, I
That
love
is
that.
So impressive.
I don't know. I just like airplanes. I think it's so cool. Like the
Mhm.
big ones, the fast ones, the old ones, the new ones, they're all cool.
And yesterday I had to go back and check your video because I did not put the plane app on my phone to
You
know what
didn't?
was flying over. And there was one that had flown over the house. And I was like, oh, shoot, I forgot to put that on there. So quick, put it on my phone. Boom, learned all about the plane and who
Isn't it
owned
cool?
it. It was very cool. Yeah,
That is
it
a
was
great
very
app.
cool.
That
Mhm.
is a great app.
Yeah, it was lots of fun.
It is lots of fun.
Mhm.
So you can play around with airplanes or you can play with frogs because tonight at Gordon Bullbolt's Nature Center, you can go frogging starting at 6.
Oh,
Yeah, I won't
Oh.
be there.
I don't know that I want to go frogging.
Yeah, I don't either.
I'll pass.
But you know what? If you have little kids
Sure.
might love to go frogging. So
Absolutely.
we've got a big art in the park downtown Appleton this weekend. That's a huge event. So
Yes, it is.
downtown Appleton's had a lot of stuff happening.
Yeah.
So
And Art in the Park is something that I've gone to in years past. It's a very good time. There's
Yeah.
a lot of cool stuff.
right,
Yeah,
a lot of
cool
vendors,
artists.
a lot of cool things happening there.
Mhm.
Don't your parents have a bake sale happening this weekend?
Yes, actually, they do. It's a crazy story that happened. I'll actually share this here a little bit. This family, that gentleman right there in that picture, and that's his daughter. Both of them come down
Oh.
with they came across some big issues. He ended up having an aneurysm of some sort that put him down. And then while they're dealing with that, literally in the hospital, daughter has an ATV accident and is in a bad spot as well. So mom over at the BR Diner in Red Granite, the family restaurant that she's been running for a long time, is got this going on. So there's a bake sale. That's a little picture of the family right there. A lot of stuff that's going to be happening there. If you want some details, you got the link on the page. Just a few posts back can take you to those details. It was going to be a simple little bake sale trying to raise money for their GoFundMe page to help them take care of some of the bills. But can you imagine just that double whammy kind of thing? They're business owners too. They have a bar in the area, and just a wonderful family. And to be able to have to deal with those two things is crazy. So
Wow.
we'll do whatever we can to help
Yeah.
Ma, get them some attention, and help that family out. It's definitely needed.
Right. That's
Mhm.
awesome. That's great that they're doing that. Lots of farmers markets this weekend everywhere. Wisconsin Mac and Cheese Festival. I keep thinking about mac and cheese ever since I was reading about this. I don't know, just like craving it.
I don't crave any of that stuff anymore because that leads to lactose intolerance issues.
Oh.
But it's super exciting. It's super fun. It's super, like, I wish I could just go eat a ton of macaroni and cheese,
Mm. Yeah.
but we'll let you do it. We'll let
Okay.
you tell us all about how fantastic it is.
Do you know I'm not a good mac and cheese maker?
No?
Mm-mm.
Why is that? I
I
feel
don't-
like
It's not.
there's not much that you fail at when it comes to cooking and baking, and
Yeah.
you're always bringing it. How can you not do? How do you not know mac and cheese?
I'm just not a good mac and cheese maker. You want to know what the secret is to making good mac and cheese, like Kraft mac and cheese?
Well, I feel like if you know the secret, you should be able to make it. What is the secret, Carrie?
Follow the instructions on the box. If you follow it exactly, that's
That's
how
a true story.
it is. But you've got to like time how long you cook the noodles and all that stuff. Yeah,
That's a true story.
it is a true story.
Hmm.
So, there's a Christmas in July Carnival and Craft Fair event in Neenah at the Beaming Ranch, which is a nonprofit. So if you're looking to do something and to do some good, that might be a good place to check out some fun this weekend. And
Right
then
on.
Beauty and the Beast Jr. is at the St. Meredith Theater. And I know Tommy's son is in that production. So he was really saying, if you guys aren't doing anything this weekend, go check out Beauty and the Beast Jr. So
Yep.
you can find this and so many things on newlivingnow.com on our events page. We have linked you up to everywhere in Northeast Wisconsin where honestly, you shouldn't have any problems finding something to do any day of the week, multiple places.
Absolutely. And one of the biggest things that we're doing here is opening up a platform and creating a place for other talented businesses and professionals that we utilize and are a part of our circle throughout Northeast Wisconsin, inviting them to take over some slots during the week and display what they've got going on, like Doc. right?
Dr. Shayna.
Dr. Shayna, and she's a contributor to what we've got going on. If you missed it, here's a little bit of what she's doing.
Hey there, it's Dr. Shayna with your weekly relationship tip. This week, I want to suggest that research shows couples that have conversations that are more involved, so not just discussing if the kids are okay, or if the bills are paid, or if the dog pooped today. Couples that talk about more exciting stuff have deeper connections and better relationships. It's called building love maps, and 40 plus years of Gottman research shows that this is an important part of having a healthy relationship. So, Google or look up the Gottman app and check out the Love Map deck. Go to 69love.com for a little bit of help doing a better job at this, or check out my YouTube video, which is also called 69 Love, for more tips on how to deepen the connection in your relationship.
Very cool, right?
Right.
The doc, she knows her stuff.
Love maps.
And she brought in pooping. She slid pooping right into there. Did you see that?
We didn't even talk about
We didn't do it. The doc did it. She slid.
Oh.
Hey, it's okay to talk about the dog pooping.
So
with
is
your...
that 72 episodes of poop?
Oh yeah, I think we've nailed all of them.
Probably.
Yeah,
we would have forgot it today if
Absolutely.
it wasn't for her.
We've got time yet. We're
Yes.
not done. It would have
We're not
made it
done.
in there. It
We're
would have
not
made it
done.
in there somewhere along the line. Did you happen to see the video of the whale taking out the boat? Check this out.
No.
Watch this.
Oh my gosh.
Right? Let's show that again.
I like the kid. Look
Like
at
this
that.
literally happened this week. I believe it's over by Maine. Just fishermen out doing their fishing thing.
Oh my god.
Something that they see and deal with all the time.
Oh my
They know that there's
gosh.
whales out there. They know that this kind of thing can happen. And lo and behold, it did.
Oh my.
Can you imagine? Just sitting there having your bologna sandwich, jigging your rod, and this giant freaking whale comes and takes out your boat? How scary.
Oh my
That is
god.
scary. Have you ever seen whales the ocean?
Yes.
Like out
Absolutely.
on a boat
Yes, we were out. It was in Cabo.
in Cabo?
Yeah, we were not out on a whale watching thing. They had that going on, but there was definitely a lot of big whales out there making their way up to Alaska to do their thing up along the
Yeah, like
California
we saw
shoreline.
them in Maui, and we were out on a whale watching excursion, and it's so cool.
It's cool, but
It
like,
is
I mean,
so
right
cool.
there, that shows you how scary that can be. I mean, they're off a little bit. They're
Yeah.
just getting some dinner.
I know.
You know, they're getting that krill coming out of the
krill.
water, the mouth full of fish, and there's your bath toy of a boat that it sinks.
It's really crazy when the whales start to come up. You can see how the color of the water starts changing. It's just, and then you can see like little bursts in the
That's terrifying.
I think it's really cool.
It's cool yet super scary.
And the whale, on the whale watching, they put a microphone in the water when we were close to them, and then they had like a speaker you could hear.
So you talked with the whales?
I do.
Did you have a conversation with them?
Yeah, I speak whale.
Have they seen the Wienermobile? Oh my
Ooh.
god.
Wasn't that Dory? I speak whale.
Yeah, that was Dory. That was Dory. Wait, I can hear him. They're responding. There's actually one in Lake Winnebago right now.
Hello, whale. I speak alligator, I speak eagle, and I speak whale.
Oh my god. Are you kidding me? So yeah, a fun little video there. Something that we're working towards now that some of our technology is working and advancing. We're able to share some of these videos. In
Thanks
a bit
to
that-
Tech Tommy.
Yeah, well, thanks to Tech Tommy, yes. But then I feel like he's also added a few other things that if we can't make him feel like we got to tone it down a little bit. We don't want to let go to his head too much.
Oh, but I love Tommy.
I love Tommy too.
Tommy's amazing.
Yeah, Tommy sure is amazing.
Yes.
All right, so
Are you ready to flash?
do more of
something?
that.
Can I? You ready?
it's a flashback Friday.
It is.
So that was extremely loud.
Extremely loud.
That was extremely loud. I'm gonna have to turn that down there. Apologize if that one was everybody's listening to what we got going. Like, oh my gosh! All right,
Okay.
let's do this.
Okay. Are you
What
ready?
are we flashing back to?
We're gonna do before or after the 90s version. Okay. So we're gonna talk about something, and I'm gonna ask if it was before or after something else. Everything that I'm gonna ask you has happened in the 1990s. Okay. So you only have to come up with before or after.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
The release of Nirvana's album Nevermind, was it before or after the premiere of Friends?
Before.
Before? It was. So 1991 and 1994.
That was, I believe that was one of my, it was one of the 12
One of the 12?
Columbia House albums
Columbia House?
that I got for 2 cents.
Oh gosh. They recently showed a picture of how old this baby is. He was holding the the Nirvana album.
You know what? I did see that actually.
I know. That's like, oh, I love that album. I still listen to it. The release of the movie Titanic, was it before or after Michael Jordan's first retirement of basketball?
It was after his first retirement.
After?
Yes.
Is that what you think?
Yes.
So 1997.
I was correct.
Michael Jordan retired the first time in 1993.
2 for 2
Two
over
for
here.
two.
Winning. So far.
Smart
Next.
pants.
Next.
The release of the World Wide Web publicly, was it before or after the release of the first Harry Potter book?
Before.
Yeah, that one's pretty easy.
Yeah.
But relatively speaking, it was 1993 versus 1997. Would you have ever thought that those two things happened 4 years apart?
No.
You know, when
definitely
you
not.
when you kind of put that into perspective, isn't that
Right.
a little crazy?
But you're just saying when the book was released, not
Correct.
the movie.
Correct.
None of that stuff. So
Yeah, but I liked the books first, so
yeah, I don't read, so
know.
I wouldn't know.
you could listen.
I do. I can. And I did read it.
I listened to
Somebody
it.
read it to me.
Okay, the launch of eBay, was it before or after the release of the first Jurassic Park film?
I'm going to say after.
After.
Just.
God, you're really good.
Yeah.
So
Well,
90,
thank you.
95
Can we
versus
just loop
90.
that over? We're going to make a bit that just.
You were good
scared you.
last week too.
God, you were good. Can't wait. All right.
Yeah, 93. I loved the first Jurassic Park movie.
I love all of them.
Yeah.
That's actually one of the soundtracks from that show.
Your
so
show
you
tunes?
listen. Yeah, you've heard me listening to the score station.
Scores.
There's a lot of Jurassic Park music in there that
I
love it.
I love it too. Okay. The release of The Lion King, was it before or after the death of Kurt Cobain?
After.
After? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. 94 versus 96. The premiere of The X-Files, was it before or after the release of the first Toy Story?
I'm going to say before.
Before? Not by much, only by a year.
Nailed it though.
Yeah, you
God, I'm
did.
100%.
Yeah, that's crazy. The launch of Amazon, was it before or after the Columbine high school shooting?
Ooh. After.
After? No, it was before.
Oh, dang it.
So, fun fact, the Columbine high school shooting happened one day before I gave birth to my first child,
Okay.
and I cried.
Okay.
I cried.
Went into that with fun fact and then Columbine shooting. Like, oh, wait a minute. Nothing fun about that.
No, it wasn't fun. It was
But
depressing.
the birth of your child was fun.
Yes, it was. But I'll never
So-
forget because I sat and I remember being like uber pregnant because I was overdue. I was like overcooked. And I'm like crying. I'm like, I don't want my kids to go to school. It was horrible.
Oh my God.
It was horrible.
The whole event, or you being that emotional mess at that moment?
All the
all of it.
above. All the above. The final episode of the TV Seinfeld, was it before or after the Oklahoma City bombing?
It was after.
After?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're good. You're good. Final one. The release of Britney Spears' Baby One More Time, was it before or after the release of Forrest
I'll
Gump?
say after.
After. You're right.
Nailed it.
Oh, you
Nailed
did
it. All
nail
but
it.
one.
All but one.
I'll take it.
I'm so glad I make these easy for you now.
What? You're not doing me any favors.
I am.
That
I
is
think-
so not true.
I'm pretty sure you look at this before I put it up.
I don't.
He
I
really
don't.
doesn't.
I swear.
No,
I
I know
swear
you
this
don't,
is some
because
of this stuff I
I
don't
just
know why I know some of these things, and then there's the other things where I'm just a complete idiot. You know, like I have no idea why my brain works like that. I don't know.
Oh,
Whatever.
that was fun.
A win's a win, and I'll take it.
Yeah, you hit a home run today.
Let's see what else. I have nothing else on my list for today. Have you?
No,
You know,
no,
so big stuff for the weekend.
not really. It's
No?
kind of an open weekend. Next weekend's crazy busy, but this
Mhm.
weekend,
All right. I want to remind you the fundraiser that they've got going on, BR Diner in Red Granite, a little bake sale, helping that family out. If you're looking for a nice little breakfast and a meaningful morning, go ahead and make that happen. Ma would absolutely love it. If you've joined us this morning, thank you guys so much. Jenny and Mike and Jessica, thank you for checking out the show. Again, let us know that you are here with a comment or a like. If you happen to be catching the replay later on in the day, let us know. We got a lot of people that follow up after the show that catch the replay later in the day. So that's all I got. Thank you for hanging out with me again today, lady.
Absolutely.
You have yourself a darn fine weekend. You have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you real soon. See ya.